Hey, what's up, guys? TeamOtkAllDay here, back again with another deck profile. And this time we're going to be doing Ghostricks. This is actually my Ghostrick build, which I finally, quote-unquote, finished. I have 2 extra proxies.
He has 2 Alucard proxies that he can't find.
Yeah, but whatever.
He's got the ulti. It makes it all better.
So yeah, exactly. We're going to start with the monsters. You want to run 3 Stein. He's definitely your Mansion Searcher. He's your highest attack in the deck, and he's the only card that can be that Bottomless can target in the deck, so Bottomless isn't truly a fear in this deck. But basically, whenever he deals damage to an opponent, you can search a Ghostrick spell or trap. Triple Witch, because she combos in with the Alucard and helps your win condition a lot. She's a 12 beater, level 2. When once per turn, you can target 1 card in the field and set it. And then, you know, she has the Ghost Trick effect that all of them have to just reset themselves whenever you feel like setting them again. Triple Geonashi, because Geonashi's a freaking boss. He's your searcher of the deck. He's your monster searcher of the deck. I remember yesterday I was playing a game and I drained my deck of all my Ghost Trick monsters because of him. When he's flip summoned, you can search a Ghost Trick monster with the same level as the amount of face-up Ghost Tricks that you control. So if he's the only one, you really just kind of go search Spectre or Lantern if you want to run Lantern. I don't run Lantern. Lantern clocks. Triple Spectre, because he's draw power. When a Ghost Trick monster is destroyed, you can special set him and draw a card. So he stalls and he gets you more draws because draw power is amazing. I run double Yukiona over Lanterns because Yukiona's trolly. Whenever she's destroyed by battle, the monster that destroyed her is set.
Oof.
She's trolly. And she's cute. Don't judge me.
I'm not. I swear.
And you run double goal, just because Mary and stuff like that isn't out yet. Huh? You run the double goal just because Mary and stuff isn't out yet. You know, Mary, Frost, and all that really isn't out yet. So you're running the double goal because he really helps your Stein. Like, if you have him and if you have him and Stein out on board, it's a 27. You can crash into Gors, and then attack 6. No, you can't. He's that one Blackwing for the deck. Sirocco.
Yeah.
He's the Sirocco of the deck, except Sirocco is better because he's at 22.
Oh wow, God.
Goal's only at 11. Double Tour Guide, because Tour Guide, he gets your Alucard out, and Alucard's basically your win condition. Then I run Tour Bus and Night Assailant for your targets, because Tour Bus is broken and so is Night Assailant. I run 1 Spirit Reaper for the sake of stalling.
And it does stall.
And it'll sit there for turns and turns and turns. I know, like, you'll be sitting there thinking, "Oh, I run it too." No, run it.
One does it just fine.
One does the trick, and then the 1 Gors because he's a hand trap, and hand traps are awesome.
Hand traps are fun.
Let me move on to my traps, and the traps are a big part of this deck. You really want to amp up your back row as strong as possible in this deck. So traps are a really big part. I don't have a very strong back row right now, though. But you start with 3 Scare, because Scare is trolly. Basically,
so you do have the 3rd Scare.
Huh?
So you do have the 3rd Scare.
Yeah, I do have the 3rd Scare. Basically what it does is you flip any amount of target set monsters you control, and any amount of them that are Ghost Tricks. You can set that same amount of monsters on your opponent's fields, and so basically, like, your opponent attacks, you just say Scare, flip, 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 set your 3 monsters so you can't attack anymore. Or you summon Alucard, Scare, flip, flip, set your 2 monsters, detach from Alucard, pop the one I care about most. Like, it's just funny. And then I'm running double Mansion because Mansion.
That's not Mansion.
Not Mansion. Vanish. I'm sorry, I can't speak today, guys. Double Vanish because it's your Lance. It's basically your Lance of the deck. You reveal 1 Ghost Trick monster from your hand, and face-up Ghost Trick cards and set monsters you control cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects. So if it's like a mass bounce, I guess that would work. I don't know. I don't know what card like doesn't target and destroy at the same time or something like that. Like I don't know of a card that does this. So Vanish is basically your Lance, but it affects everything. Dark Hole, Vanish.
Oh.
Exactly. I run the double Mirror Force because, like I said, your back row is essential in the deck. Double Call because it makes for some funny plays. It makes for some funny plays.
Maybe not winning plays, but funny plays.
Maybe not winning plays, but this deck is really about funny plays until Mary and stuff like Mary and Frost
Hence
come
why
out.
the name Ghostricks.
Yeah. And then, the triple letter at 1, bottomless, compulsive, torrential.
The trap
Because-
stables.
Yeah, because back row is essential. The trap triad, I guess you could call that now. Now I know why Konami did this. They needed a triad. They needed a triad because they got rid of Heavy and Reborn. Yeah, I'm gonna go
They
ahead and
just
move on.
swiveled it.
Yeah.
Make it the trap triad instead of
Yeah.
the spell triad. Yeah.
Yeah, the magic trio and stuff like that. Move on to my spells. Yeah, your spell count is actually like 6 cards in this deck, just because of how essential your back row is. But you want to run 3 Mansion because it's definitely your main stall card of the deck. Set cards you control cannot be targeted by attacks, but your opponent can attack directly if all your monsters are set. But don't let that kind of worry you because any damage done by anything other than a Ghost Trick is halved. That's why I was saying earlier that they need a trap or a spell that makes every face-up monster you control Ghost Trick. Because
Yeah.
it would be broken. Lionheart would be broken. Ghost Trick
Lionheart's
number 54,
broken.
Lionheart.
Wow.
So funny. And then one alert because draw power is kind of essential in the deck too, just because the deck is basically common, other than your ultra,
Or super ghouls.
your ultra super ghouls, whatever rarity you want Gores to be. I know I got something else.
And everything else is in common.
I thought I had a rare.
No.
Or whatever you want your tour guides and whatever else like that's already out, that's printed higher rarity, whatever you want it to be. Other than that, your main monsters are like commons and darks. Your entire monster lineup is dark, so that's just
That's kind of the helper.
yeah, the dark hole. Explanation. And I don't know why I'm only running 1 MST. I swear to God, I had 3.
Because you don't need them.
You really don't need them just because how trolly the deck is and how the vanishes come up as more often than you'd think. And of course the Stein's searching everything the way he does and the Giannashi searching. But it's still, I don't know why I'm only running 1. At least run 2. It's concerning me.
Side the third one.
Side the third one because it's funny. Go ahead and go on to my extra deck. My extra deck is basically full because extra deck is 3s and if you feel like it once. But if you're gonna run 1s, run the Lantern. But I run 1s because I have a Spectre. And Spectre draws like that for me. The triple Alucard. Yes, I know I only have 1 right now.
Sexy Alti Alucard.
Yeah, I know I only have 1 right now, but I'm working on the other 2.
They're hard to find.
They are hard to find. They're harder than I thought they'd be.
I picked up a case and I couldn't even find one.
Yeah, exactly.
I got a Super Darkness though, or a Darkstorm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's kind of he's not that hard to pick up.
Last pack too. I was like, I didn't get it. Got it.
1 Tempo because Tempo is funny with Zen mains.
Tee hee.
Tee hee 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 hee. Zen mains. The magical devil.
Of course. Magical Machine Devil.
Metquip Anganier. I have to explain this one.
Yeah.
He's a really good stall card. If you can't get your Spirit Reaper out or you can't draw into any of your other stall cards or in your Zen mains is engraved, you go into Metquip Anganier in attack mode, attack whatever you want to over 18. In your opponent's draw phase, you detach. He switches to defense. He's the only card your opponent can target, and he cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effect. So he's that much better than Zen mains.
Ouch. Get out.
Yeah, I might drop it or whatever, but Acid Golem I've definitely found a need for with the lack of beaters in this deck.
With the lack of beat sticks.
With the lack of beaters in this deck, I've found a need for this. Because I can, Darkstorm.
Of course.
Because I can, like...
Because you don't need the rank up magic.
Yeah, I don't need the rank up magic. The highest level I have is a 3. Well, 7 technically if you want to count the Gors.
If you want to count the
It's
Gors.
a 3. Most of my monsters are 3s, so just 4 3s, Darkstorm. Attack into it, I dare you, take the damage. And most of the time I'll go into him when it's like life or death situations for my opponent. Like my opponent would be like 100 life points and he'll have like a 3k beater and just no. Then one Lionheart.
Just because. Don't
yeah.
explain it. It's just.
I know
because.
Lionheart. If you want to know what he does, just please Google it.
It's his tech card for the day.
And then Slacker Magician. You should know what Slacker Magician does because Slacker Magician's funny. Yeah, guys, thanks for watching again. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe for Team OTK all day. Bye.